Now we're going to look at developing your child's use of language, okay? So we've given them all those words, all those vocabulary about different parts of transport, and now we're going to encourage them to try to express those words, okay? So it might be through sounds that the transport pieces make to start off with, or it might be vocalizations, it might be words, okay? So we're going to work through it as set out on your target sheet. So as you can see, I'm sitting on a very useful map for this activity. If you don't have one of these at home, it's not a problem, but they are quite useful. You can see they have the roads and all the different houses, the trees. There's so much vocabulary that can be gained from playing with your child, focusing on transport using a car map. So in here, I've got lots and lots of cars. So again, always an opportunity to give choices. Always an opportunity to bring in different themes. So this one you could say, do you want a yellow car or a green car? So they can choose. You have a car, your child has a car, and really developing their use of language comes from play. Okay, so get down with your child on the mat and have a play. Driving your cars around, you can just comment on what you're seeing. Okay, so again, if your child is not yet using words, use one word to describe things. So you might say tree, stop, beep beep, hens, farm, police, park. So if your child is using one word to communicate, so start to use 1 to 2 word phrases. Okay, so yellow car, beep beep, driving fast, 2 hens. Okay, so you're starting to use 2 word phrases, okay, to give them a manageable example to copy, okay? If your child is using 2 words, then you'd extend to 3, 4 word phrases. So, car driving fast, beep, beep, round it goes. And 3 word phrases to encourage language development like that, but all done through play, no pressure on your child, but it's an engaging activity. They've chosen the car, okay, and you give them the language as they're playing with their car driving around as well. And it doesn't stop there. Bath time, great opportunity for language. Here are some little plastic boats that we have. Train, car, these are the kind of objects that can be used at bath time. You could have them swimming in the bath, again, using that same level of language as we did on the maps. If your child's not yet using words, name the items, give them one word. Car, train, boat. If they're using one word, you'd be starting to give them 2 word phrases back to copy. So quite easy with this, you could bring in colours, couldn't you? Purple boat, red car, green train. And then if they need to extend further, your target is for 3 word phrases to develop, then you could say, Mummy driving boat, Jack driving car, or Emma driving train. Another way to help develop the use of language of transport is through books. So you've played with your child on the play mat, you've given them a bath, you've had the toys with them in the bath, and then how about reading a book all about transport in bed, okay? So this is a lovely picture one. Again, don't worry about the words, it's not what the focus is at the minute, it's not reading, it's developing your child's understanding and use of the language, okay? So you can go through a name, very much like we did with the puzzle activity. You know, you can just ask them to point, which shows you that they're understanding what you're saying. So point to the car, any car, or point to the blue car, point to the big black car, okay? You see you develop 1, 2, 3 steps. Go through the book, point to the truck, point to the train, point to the digger, and then you can go through and ask them to name it. They may start spontaneously by this point doing it with you as well, which is lovely, but again, helping develop language. If they're saying broom broom, car, one word. If they're saying car, you can develop it with colours. Orange car, small car. So you're starting to put those concepts in as well. And then if they need to develop up to 3 words, you can start using 3 word phrases. Boy riding bike. And so on, and go through the book, which is a great read, and it covers so many different types of transport, which is brilliant. One more thing to come back to is the communication boards that we've talked about before. So remember those 4 photos we talked about having on your fridge or somewhere down low, that if your child is not yet using language, this can be their voice, okay, so that they are exchanging a picture for the item that they want. This can also be used for transport and any of the subjects we discuss in these sessions, okay? So you get 4, picture their favourite toys that they want to play with, maybe if they have a car or a train set, put it on here. So when you're doing this type of activity with them on the playmat, they can be exchanging the picture for the toy that they want. So there's lots of different ways there to help develop your child's attention, social skills, understanding and use of everything to do with transport.